It's a beautiful day in Western Australia.
Today, we're in Fremantle.
Just a 35-minute train ride from the city of Perth or down the Swan River towards the Indian Ocean, you'll find the port city of Fremantle. It's part of the Perth metropolitan area, and it is rich in its maritime history, beautiful architecture, and is just an overall beautiful and lovely place to visit. Definitely one of the top cities to visit in Western Australia. So we're here today. Let's go check it out. Okay, safety first. Let's put on some sunscreen.
Yeah, suddenly it's sunny and beautiful. It was all cloudy in Perth.
First impressions of Fremantle walking from the train station to the visitor center. It is really, really cute. It has old-timey charm and also really nice modern aspects of it in its architecture. Loving the outdoor malls. Could not ask for better weather today. Let's have a great day. One of the benefits of coming to Fremantle on a weekend is that they have the Fremantle Markets open. The Fremantle Market is considered one of the best markets in Perth since it started in 1897, and we're here to see what they have. So far, it's really busy, super popular spot. There's so much to see, so much to look at, and I think there's something for everyone here. Something I'm noticing is that it's really clear to see who's used to the British way of driving and the non-British way, because as we're walking along this very narrow path, there's people walking on the left and on the right, and we're all colliding with each other. So, okay, we made it to the food section, and it's huge and so busy. Well, I mean, it's like noonish, so I guess it's lunchtime. Clearly this place is perfect if you're here to grab a local bite to eat or grab some knickknacks and souvenirs. There's so much to see, so much to do, so much to eat. Definitely a stop you have to make if you're here on the weekend. Just a short walk from the city center and the markets is the Fremantle Fisherman's Harbor. On a beautiful day like today, this place is poppin'. It is where families and couples and everybody come to hang out. There's a beautiful boardwalk that spans from like beach to beach, and there are bars, breweries, restaurants, parks, and more beaches all along this harbor that is very accessible, very clean, despite all these birds flying around. Not a lot of poop, which is good. Doesn't smell bad, and we can feel and see through my hair that the Frio Doctor is in town. Frio Doctor is what they call the cool ocean breeze over the Indian Ocean. So that just means that Frio is a little bit cooler because there's actually some airflow going around here. Anyway, we're gonna spend some time walking around, checking it out. Let's go.
Not that I would swim in it, but the water in this harbor is surprisingly clean.
So we just saw a sign that said free aquarium, so we decided to go in, and I guess you get what you pay for. This is it. But it is actually pretty cool because there's like a puffer fish, a clownfish. What else do we have? I see a dory fish.
It's called the blue tang.
There you go. And anemones. Urchins. Okay, it's actually pretty cool.
Bruh. Oh yeah, no, there's more.
Oh, okay. Oh gosh, that is so scary looking.
Ew.
Wow, I hate those. Ew.
Those are sea cubes.
Ew. Are you stuck? That guy is either asleep or not feeling great. All right, other side, other side.
Oh,
urchin. Don't step on that. But like, look how cool and bright all these like bioluminescent coral are. So cool.
Surprise aquarium.
Yeah. Well, now we're walking over to the Western Australia Shipwreck Museum. I think it's free, so we're gonna go check it out. See some old ships. There are tons of shipwrecks all along the coast of Australia, and since they've been discovered, the Maritime Museum exhibits them. The one that's on right now is called the Batavia. It is a Dutch ship, and the most notable thing about it is that they discovered these carved sandstones in them that weighed over like 37 tons, super heavy. They raised them all up and they discovered that they actually all fit together to form a gate. And upon investigation of some of the crew's journals, they found out that this gate belonged to a castle in Batavia, modern day Jakarta. So the ship is called the Batavia because clearly it came from Jakarta and in classic colonial fashion had some booty on it, and it was like a gate of a castle, which is, how do you look at a gate of a castle and decide, yes, that's a souvenir I want? So needless to say, that boat was super huge, probably super majestic, and only one of the many shipwrecks that they feature here. So definitely check it out when you're in Fremantle because it's also free.
Another fun stop is the WA Maritime Museum. The membership we purchased at Boulevard Dip in Perth includes entry to this one, so we had to check it out. This museum is dedicated to Western Australia's maritime history. The Fremantle port is the largest and busiest general cargo port in Western Australia and has contributed heavily to WA's existence and expansion over the years. In 2021, around 84% of WA's imports came through this port. And since it has a long history of seafarers, shipping, and all things nautical, it only makes sense to have a whole museum dedicated to it.
It's huge. We're like in a huge ship.
If you like boats with an Aussie twist, you'll enjoy this museum. It's a roundhouse. Roundhouse to the face.
Sure, the Roundhouse and its hill are pretty impressive, but it's the view from the Roundhouse that really stole the show.
When I told friends and family that we were moving to Australia, the first thing they warned me about, besides the spiders, crocodiles, snakes, and everything else that's trying to kill us, I'm so grateful for sun shirts, because when they say that the sun is different down here, they mean it. I was this close to looking like a lobster and being absolutely miserable. So, thumbs up for sun shirts.
You're welcome.
She got me the sun shirts.
A short walk closer to the harbor, we're at the Roundhouse, one of the oldest buildings in Fremantle. It was originally built as a gaol, which is basically a place to lock up prisoners. And if we know anything about Australia's history, it's that they needed a lot of places to lock up prisoners. To the lighthouse. So we got a nice, long, scenic walk along the water towards the lighthouse. It says that you can walk towards it, but there's like no real sidewalk, so it's a little sketchy right now.
Definitely walking on the road, but you know, can't complain with the view. The worst part's the walk back.
Why?
Well, because then you already saw the thing. Like now it's like, okay.
But it's a walk to fish and chips. So, I mean.
I do like fish and chips.
All right, we made it to the South Pole. Oh, sorry, I mean the South Mole. So nice. And now we're walking back into town through this tunnel we just discovered. It's under the Roundhouse and it goes straight into the city. Don't have to climb any hills. Okay, bye. Super convenient, totally unexpected, mucho appreciated.
We knew for dinner that we wanted Western Australian fish and chips, especially when you're on the coast, you just gotta eat seafood. All for me. We decided to go to a staple in Fremantle, Cicerello's, which has been around for over 100 years now. I'm pretty excited to try this fish.
Oh my gosh, the pepper's flying away. I'm just spilling this all over me. We got the traditional fish and chips, so piece of fish, bunch of chips. I don't remember what this fish is called, but it's a local one, so I'm just gonna tuck right in. Did you hear that crunch? Yeah, it's crispy. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, that's so good. Yeah, you'll like this. As for the chips, this is the heartiest potato I've ever had. I don't know how to explain this except that it's like really earthy. Tastes like a proper potato. It's really good. Look at how sus this bird is. It's just waiting. Oh my gosh. It's making me nervous. It's gonna swoop on my food. Not a fan of this. Yummy, yummy dinner's done. So we're gonna head over to the beach. This is Bathurst Beach. This is the city beach, and we're hoping to get some good sunset views because we're on the west coast. So obviously the sunset should be amazing.
Doesn't do it justice.
Well, we can't think of a better place to say goodbye from, so that's it for our day in Fremantle. We're gonna be in Australia for a little bit longer, so also subscribe for more adventures, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
I just don't know what you're doing with your hands.
Parentheses.
Oh, okay. Okay.
How voluptuous this heart is. This actually looks kind of inappropriate. I'm gonna go over here.
Boy, oh boy, those are big.
That's bad.
That was a bad pun.
Oh, look at the crab. Oh, excuse you. I'm trying to... Sir,
Excuse me.
please move your tail.